E3 Systems, easy, economical, everywhere.
Greetings. In this video, we are going to show you how to combine addresses and products in order to create a bill of lading within the Sully 2.0 business intelligence platform. Let's begin. In previous videos, we've shown you that Sully is composed of various parts. Addresses combine with products to create a bill of lading. And from the bill of lading, you can get invoices, packing slips, tags, and reports. In this video, we're going to combine what we learned in the address video and the product video in order to create bills of lading. Let's begin. First, what we're going to do is log in to Sully. Now, we've already done this numerous times, so what we'll do is we'll just use our old standby, Joe Black. And then we're in. And now that we're in previous videos I showed you how to manage addresses and I showed you how to manage products. In this one, we're going to show you how to manage bills of lading. So we go to Bill of Lading and hit Create. What you will see is a form that you just have to fill out. It's pretty simple. You can put a date in. Let's put yesterday's date in. And then what we will do is we will choose a carrier. Now, since we're on Test Company, we're going to choose a carrier. In a future video, we're going to show you carriers, but for now, just remember that carriers behave exactly like addresses. The only difference is they ship things for you. Then we put the ship from address for our test company. Notice something here is that in the address piece, we told you that you should manage your addresses and put them in categories. Well, these buttons here show you exactly how these are to be managed. You can put a shipper number, a vehicle number, a cube into place. It's not required. And now we're going to add products. So let's put some hydraulic cement on this order. We're going to take and put 10 orders of hydraulic cement. No discount. And add the item. And you can see all of the information, including notes, are included in that. Let's add one more piece. Let's add some essential oil spearmint. It's a peculiar order, but we'll take it. And no comments. So if there's no comments, I'm still going to add my username to the line item so that you hold people accountable for what they're doing. Then we're going to go next. Who's going to pay for the freight? Well, we can say that it is the shipper collect. So we have to collect it, and the driver is going to do that. And then we need to declare value on the property. This is a required field. Any field that you see that's turquoise is required in Sully. If I leave it blank and go next, it's going to say you can't leave it blank. So I'm going to give it a value of $1. Now, this order contains hazardous materials, so we're going to have to include some information. And these are the placards that will be on it. Next. I told them I provide shipper certification. What if there's taxes or adjustments? Let's go tax and sales tax. And we're going to add $50 worth of sales tax to this. Add the adjustment. It's there. Then go next. Is there any special attention that we need to add to this order? It's not required, but we can include it anyway. And then we go save. It processes the order, and we have now created a bill of lading, which we can easily print up and show to the user, just like this. You can print that off your computer and give that to a driver or a delivery person, and you have a perfectly legal and easy to understand bill of lading. Great. We have a bill of lading, But what if we want to make changes or administer that bill of lading? Well, you can just click the Administer Bill of Lading link on a bill of lading form. Or what you can do is you can go to BOL and go Manage BOLs. Takes you to the same place. We pick a company, which is our test company, and then we filter values. And you can see that there's a grid that shows up that allows us to manage these bills of lading. Now, the one that I just created is here somewhere. Let's see. We're going to look for it. Here, 2507. There it is, Jaw Realty, and it's new. Now, I can print it up in various ways. If you hit the printer, it prints that bill of lading that we saw earlier. If you click Print Packing Slip, it takes that same information and prints it up as a packing slip, which you can see on the screen. And if you wanted to print up a shipping label, you can do that just as easily by clicking the Print Shipping Label. And you can stick that on the outside of a box. Let's go back to Test Company, and I want to see everything that's new. So here's everything with a property of new. Here's the bill of lading that we were working with. And so that's a packing slip. Let's take a look at an invoice. Print an invoice. And look, the discount or the taxes or adjustment that we put together shows up in the invoice. So we've got a subtotal for our products, tax, and then a subtotal and total based on those adjustments. You'll also see that we have a remittance form for people to mail information back, and we include a square Microsoft tag so that people can view them on their mobile device if they so choose. Great. So we've got a tool that not only allows us to view bills of lading and information regarding them, but we can also see them filtered by various criteria. So right now I'm just showing all the ones that are new. Maybe I only want to see items that are between a certain date range. So what I'll do is I'll say I only want to see things between November 1st and the end of the year. There it is. You can also manage what the status of a bill of lading is. Let's say that you wanted to say that, all right, it's a new bill of lading, but I want to make sure that it's loading. You can change the status to loading, hit the check mark, and then there are all your bills of lading that meet the loading criteria. So now you can actually take a look at the disposition of all your bills of lading as they're happening. You can even say, you know what? I think that this one is paid in full. You mark it as paid, and now you have an easy way to track all of the paid bills of lading or invoices that you've created for your business. Well, that's well and good. Maybe you want to do something else too. Let's set this back to new. All right. Maybe I want to make some changes. So I can just go through and make changes. Let's add an additional invoice adjustment. Let's say that we're going to call this value added tax for those instances when we need it. So we say this is a value added tax for flavors. And then we can say, oh, we're going to add $100 of value added tax. Once we've done that, we add the adjustment. It shows up. We continue to go next and save. It's reflected on the bill of lading. Let's take a look at the invoice. Now you can see that the value added tax we just created is added, and it increases the invoice. All right, so we've shown you how the bill of lading management works, but there's a few more features to show off. Here we are looking at bills of lading. Let's see this bill of lading right here. We can print Avery labels. Now, we already saw the 3.5 by 3.5 Avery labels that you can stick on boxes. But you can also print the smaller labels. So let's go back to this one. Here it is. And the labels show up easy as pie. Notice that you can print an Avery label anywhere on the form. And the reason we do this is we know that you're a busy person and that you are trying to conserve resources. So a lot of times you recycle the same sheets of Avery labels because you only need 1 or 2 labels for a given product. So that is the Avery label feature. There's one more thing that you need to see. Here's the final feature we wanted to show you, and that is we're always integrating Microsoft Tag into any product. So let's go back to this bill of lading. We're going to pull it up, and you'll see that the last tab is called Tag Information. And as you can see, that tag shows up on the page, and you can scan it with your mobile device and print it out. In addition to that, you can create a printable tag which you can print separately and include in documents. You'll also notice a few other things, and that is that bills of lading and tags for bills of lading are included in every document. So let's go back to Test Company here, New. Now when I print up a bill of lading, you'll see that that Microsoft tag is featured prominently in the form. The Microsoft tag is also featured on the packing slip, and it is also featured on the invoice. So you can scan these paper documents, keep them on your mobile device, and follow the status of them throughout its life cycle. This is a great way for you to stay on top of your business without ever having to go into the office. So today what we've done is we've shown you how a bill of lading works. We've shown you how to edit them, how to change their statuses, how to print up shipping labels, how to print up forms, and we've also shown off Avery label technology and the Microsoft Tag technology as part of this software package. So as you can see, the Sully Business Intelligence software platform is a great tool for you to manage your business and do it at a low cost. Next time, we're going to show you how to use the reports features. Until next time.
Learn more about E3 systems on the web at www.go-triplethree.com. That's go-triplethree.com. We're also available on Facebook and Google+.